and I'm going to spoil this for everybody, but Dabi is Todoroki's brother. So,
hello and welcome
to the At First Glance show.
At First Glance, your favorite show.
I'm Eric's.
I'm Dankson. Let's get the ball rolling. This is My Hero Academia.
My Hero Macadamia Nuts.
Mackin' and jackin'. Ooh.
Got a lot to talk about today.
And there's a lot of cool stuff that's going on, and we want to talk about it. So let's jump right into it with the art.
I gave it an 8. The new style of all these new animes are crazy. They're getting a lot better, a lot more detailed. The smoothness of the movements and the fighting and the environment are getting a lot better. Not just in My Hero, but a lot of new animes that are coming out.
They're all stepping it up, it seems.
Yeah, I feel like Demon Slayer kind of set the bar a while ago. I feel like everybody feels like they have to almost match that or be on par. You guys want some thoughts?
You guys want some burps and thoughts and burps and thoughts?
Yeah, I don't like the whole 3D animation thing. I like the drawn, pay your animators to do hand-drawn stuff. What'd you give it?
I gave the 8, or I gave the art an 8 also. I've always liked My Hero's art. You know, the little details they give, like Shigaraki, all those little, like, he's like super dry.
Yeah.
Like SpongeBob in one of those episodes.
I need some water.
Yeah, I've always liked the art in My Hero. I gave it an 8. Nothing bad about it, I don't think. Pretty good for for My Hero, None to the music.
Music, I gave it a 6. Not saying it was bad. I just like the opening for parts 1 and 4 a lot better. Nothing too crazy with the music. It's not the greatest I've seen, but it's not bad.
I give the music a 7. Yeah, it's kind of neither here nor there. It's not something I look forward to or don't like.
The voice acting, I gave it an 8. I watched it dub and sub, so both of them are great in my opinion. I can't say anything bad about the voice acting in either sub or dub.
I gave it an 8. I agree. I've watched the new season in subbed. I've watched the previous seasons mostly in dub, I believe. I like both English and Japanese. The voice acting is great, I think. I like All Might's voice in dub better than sub.
Yeah.
So there's certain characters I like better in one version or the other.
Yo.
Now to the story.
The juice, baby.
Oh, the juice and the jelly.
The story, I gave it an 8.
Oh.
This season seems to be getting a lot more darker, a lot more serious with the combinations. I noticed that the minor characters are shining a little bit more than, the main characters, which is awesome to me. You have so many characters to play around with, so you should utilize them as you can. I won't get too far into it. It already kicked off hard with only 4 episodes, so it's going to be a crazy season, and I'm excited to see it.
I gave it an 8 too already. Yeah, like you said, it started off running. It's immediately jumping into war. I really like that, and I think they're doing it purposefully in, they're leaving out the younger kids or the younger heroes, and so far we've really only seen like the actual heroes at work. And I think they're doing that on purpose to show the severity of the situation. They're not going to send in Bakugo and, Deku and to go try to deal with what's going on right now. So I like that. I hope that it was calculated that way, and it wasn't. I'm assuming it was.
Yeah. Well, if you've seen one of my favorite scenes so far was when Charge took on the one of the villains' attacks for the Thundernet, and he just absorbed it all. Yeah. He's a minor character, but before he wasn't doing as much. Obviously, he was scared in the episode and didn't know if he could hold his own, but seeing that the minor characters are doing a lot more.
Show how strong they actually are.
Yeah, and like you said, the severity of the war, it's showing that they need everybody that they can.
Yeah, I like the Nomus are pretty crazy right now, I think.
They're evolving.
They've evolved. They're
talking,
thinking. It seems like they're sentient or, they're conscious. They're able to communicate. We haven't really seen like their powers evolve, I guess, that much.
Well, I've noticed their regeneration got a little bit better. I know one of the Nomus was talking about it. Like I said, they're starting to think and kind of talk a little bit more, so it's going to get
they'll be able to communicate, coordinate attacks. I mean, who knows if they could have like mentally done that? I don't know. It's good that they can talk. They give them actual like personalities.
Yeah.
Seems like that's what they'll do. Yeah, the story started hot already. You had Miracle blasting through all these Nomu and kicking the shit out of everybody.
When she was getting ripped apart and skewered by all the Nomus, and then she kept going. She had like the determination to keep or uphold her duty to
Shigaraki's tank.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes too.
Yeah, that was an awesome scene. It really showed like her character and her drive and how far they're gonna push it. I really like that it's always bad guys versus good guys, and the good guys think the bad guys are bad, and the bad guys think the good guys are bad. But I do like to see, we're starting to see the heroes kind of show more normal emotions. Eraserhead and the speaker guy, the sound.
Oh, Mike.
He's getting like upset and really, mad. It's personal for everybody now. So even though they're heroes and they uphold themselves to a standard, you can tell it's like some of them are kind of shaky on maybe upholding that image, which is, like Stain's whole thing. Their own weaknesses as far as their morals or ethics. Like Endeavor is kind of already like just a boss, and he doesn't really care if you die or live if you're a villain. So I like that. Real curious to see Shigaraki, what happens next with him. He got a little bump up evolution.
Yeah, he's going to be receiving All for One's power, which is insane to me. I don't know if they're going to take All for One out of the picture or if they're going to both be, it up. 4 episodes in and they're already doing work.
Yeah, you already had plenty of action happening and story already in 4 episodes.
So then they had Dabi take on Hawks. So this all started because Hawks went into almost like a secret agent type thing, like a covert ops.
He was a spy.
Yeah, he was a spy in the League of Villains. I noticed that he cornered twice first because he kind of knew that he was going to be one of the strongest ones to deal with. So he's trying to already pin him down before he could even get a hold of all of his powers and release his army of selves. And then Dabi comes in and tries, fighting Hawks.
Well, that just shows you how Twice
is
where his mind is,
that, and obviously he's
loyal to.
He's a force to be reckoned with because he's an army of himself.
Yeah, and he was just betrayed by a dude he was close with, and
that was kind of a little upsetting to see. Well,
he's like
he's emotional.
Like sad
he's emotional.
Guy.
He never has any luck. So the other thing I noticed was obviously this wasn't just now, but Dabi has the blue flame, which is a lot stronger than your normal Endeavor orange flame. And I'm going to spoil this for everybody, but Dabi is Todoroki's brother. So the fact that Dabi can already wield the blue flame all the time, not just sometimes, is a feat of its own.
It'll be interesting to see how, once everyone finds that out, especially Endeavor, if the heroes can't figure out what's going on right now and deal with it, all that's left is the kids.
I just keep remembering scenes when Edshot took when he went up into the air and hit everybody in their lungs and he just laid them all out.
They're showing a lot of these
the professionals,
a lot of these side heroes.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to right now with the story, the combos with the characters, everybody developing. You're seeing professional heroes get a little more attention. You're seeing
and get hurt.
Yeah, you're seeing the side characters, even the kids getting a little more attention, which is cool.
Makes me look forward to the next couple episodes, actually.
Yeah. Pretty much wraps it up. We got a lot more to talk about today.
So make sure to stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Ring that bell.
Yeah, ring that bell.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
And also ring that bell.
Ring that bell.
Oh, bing, bing.
Bing.